Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Woo Shine himself.
Of Harlem.
What up? Y'all already know this is Punch on Box, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Bobo, El Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man. The Smelling Salt Podcast. Fire. Fight week, ladies and gentlemen. Fight week. Excuse me just one bite. I just want to take a one bite. One bite. Hold on. Man. Gonna finish my dinner. Shout out to Canelo Alvarez, Triple G, Ben Rodriguez, Amo Williams, Gabe Rosario, and all the participants are going to be fighting this Saturday. T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right into it. Again, let me tell you my prediction for the fight with Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez for the trilogy. Triple G is going to receive a 401k ass whooping by Canelo Alvarez. Triple G is going to receive a pension plan ass whooping by Canelo Alvarez. Triple G will be put in the senior center playing bingo on the next day, on that Sunday evening, by Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez got his bingo membership, his senior center membership, and he already got his nurse to accompany him, changing his diapers and all that nurses do to the elderly. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's going to happen. Canelo Alvarez, El Rey, Canelo Alvarez, the cash cow. Canelo Alvarez, the 4th Division World Champion, the currently 168 super middleweight undisputed. Canelo Alvarez, a.k.a. King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. Get that fuck out of here, man. And that's what he's going to do this Saturday, T-Mobile's Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. He is going to tell Triple G, get the fuck out of the ring because I just whipped your ass and now retire. That's what's going to happen. Oh, yes. That's what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's going to happen. The fourth quarter of this boxing year is going to be lit. We only need this one fight to be secure. And I don't even give a damn if Earl Spence and Bud Crawford is secure. But if you're telling me that Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury December 3rd is going to come through fruition, that's going to make my year. It's going to make my year. And shout out to the UK, London. Shout out to them because they got Chris Eubank Jr., Conor Benn, October 8th. The next week, what was it? Oh, no, I think it's the same day. Is it the same day? Or the same week? No. Let me see. October 13th, right? Is it October 13th? That day, the rescheduled day for Savannah Marshall versus the Guo Clarissa Shields. On the co-main, you got Alicia Baumgartner versus Michaela Mayer. In the UK, and you got Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. Massive. Ladies and gentlemen, also you got Chantel Cameron versus Jessica McCaskill. Whoa, that's a good fight. You also got November 3rd. You got Zurdo Ramirez versus Dimitri Bivol, the man that upsets a lot of people when he beat Canelo Alvarez. Dimitri Bivol. Probably we also going to have this year Anthony Yarde, probably. I don't know if they did today, but Anthony Yarde versus Beterbiev. Hopefully they get that down packed this year. Josh Taylor versus Jack Catterall. Maybe that's gonna be happening as well out there in UK. Out there in what is it, Dubai? They're gonna be fighting out there in Dubai. Zurdo Ramirez. Who else gonna be fighting? Who else gonna be fighting in the fourth quarter this year? We're waiting on December date. December 10th. I told y'all, no, December 17th, December 10th, this December 17th, I forgot. I think December 17th, right? December 17th, it might be Gervonta Tan Davis versus Ryan Garcia, or it might be just be Gervonta Tan Davis, or maybe they will put on Earl the True Spence and Bud Crawford in the September 17th day out there in Atlanta. But like I said a long time ago, I'll give you the exclusive date months ago. If you join and become a member to Punch Drunk Boxing, you get the exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. You got Lomachenko, Vasily Lomachenko, who once was regarded pound for pound, 1, 2, 3. You can flip it around. A lot of people still got him on the pound for pound list. I don't have him on my pound for pound list because he does not have a strap. But if we have a pound for pound list and we don't give a damn about champions, don't give a damn about the strap shit, Chocolatito will be in my pound for pound list. Estrada will still be on my pound for pound list. I know he's been inactive, but probably I got to put Estrada back on the pound for pound list. Lomachenko will be on the pound for pound list if it's like that. If it was for world title, Teofimo Lopez will be on the pound for pound list. Hey, I don't know, my friends, but I cannot snub champions. I can't. Not off the pound for pound list. Not the undisputed champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney. Even though that maybe his resume is not better, the quality of opponent is not better than the likes of Lomachenko. I understand, but I cannot snub a undisputed champion, a champion alone like that. Oh. Now, you see the title, see the thumbnail. Devin Haney going to be performing as well versus George Kambosos out there in the Down Under. Pause. That sounded crazy, right? Devin Haney is going to perform in the Down Under with George Kambosos. Hey, yo! Devin Haney is going to perform Down Under George Kambosos. Nah, let me stop playing, man. You know it's a Christian show. Teofimo Lopez might be performing. It's going to be performing in December. Probably they announced the dates. They announced the opponent real soon. But I know they got that date locked down. Ryan Garcia, if there's a fight, Gervonta Tan Davis, he probably got a date in November or probably got a date in December. I also gave an analogy. I gave my opinion on what I feel could be the pay-per-view bout or the pay-per-view co-main, the pay-per-view star. I mean, the pay-per-view event card of if it's Gervonta Tan Davis versus Ryan Garcia, September 17th. And the undercard, you got Adrian Broner versus Blair Cobbs. And then right there, or you could just flip it around, you got Pitbull Cruz versus Rolly Romero. What a beautiful card. I'll pay for that pay-per-view. I'll pay a lot of money. Yes, I like it. Brian Guzman in the building. What's good, brother? What's good? God bless each and every one of y'all, man. God bless each and every one of y'all. Brian Guzman in the building. What's good, brother? What's good? Ladies and gentlemen, you see the thumbnail, see the title. Lomachenko wants to be undisputed. He wants to get it all. He wants all the straps. He wants all the legacy. Vasily Lomachenko is no stranger to being great. No stranger in the pugilist minds that he is regarded as arguably pound for pound. Top 10, top 5, you can flip it around. Roy Jones Jr. said he's still in his top 3. Rider of the Storm in the building. What's good, brother? Devin Haney. Now, there may be a lot of people that say, yo, but Devin Haney been calling out Lomachenko for a long time. Devin Haney been calling out Lomachenko for a long time. That's what they're going to say. We saw it in the post-fight interview. They called him Lomachenko. Devin Haney was calling out Lomachenko for a long time. But ladies and gentlemen, this is no after-school type of ish. We're not casuals. We don't think because you call out a name, you really want that name. Just because you call out a name, that doesn't mean you really want to fight them. Just because you call out a name, that doesn't mean you make the business decisions to really get that fight. Now, I give credit to fighters, but hold fighters accountable. I give credit to fighter, but hold fighters accountable. What I've been saying for a long time, ladies and gentlemen, business decisions speak louder than words. Forget about call-outs. At this point, hardcore boxing fans, you got to graduate with that mindset that when you see a fighter call somebody out, you really think he wants to fight. Oh, yo, nah, he been calling him out for years, yo. He ducking, yo. He's avoiding, yo. He's scared, yo. He fear him, yo. It's time for the boxing fans to graduate with that mindset that when you hear a fighter call out You know how Rocky Balboa was calling Adrian, be like, "What's the phone number? I don't need no number. I just call you like that. Hey, yo, Adrian. Hey, yo, Adrian. It's me, Rocco." Just because you hear somebody calling out, that is not a call out. The real call out in boxing is paperwork. The real call out in boxing is sending over a term sheet. A real call out in boxing is petitioning. And who has the power, especially in the lightweight division around that time, to petition for a bout, petition for a fight? A promoter. A licensed promoter is the only person that could really petition for a fight. Go to the Belt Federation and petition for a fight. A promoter. Licensed promoter. A manager can insinuate something if they got the power. You know what I'm saying? The power of that promotional company as well. Not because that's against the rule, but a manager can insinuate something. Canelo Promotion signed the petition to fight to get Makabu. Remember? Remember in the WBC convention, Canelo Promotion petition. You remember? Demetrius Andre's people petition for him to fight Zach Parker. Right? Petition. Get it? Petition. Sometimes promotional companies will petition for that particular belt federation. They will petition so the belt federation can order the mandatory. Now, I'm gonna say it right here. I'm gonna say it right now. Devin Haney's not gonna fight Lomachenko if he beats George Kambosos. October 15th. Not sure we're gonna go. Not sure I'm gonna go live commentary on that fight because, of course, Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, are gonna be fighting Robert Helenius, and the co-main event is gonna be Caleb Platt versus Anthony Durrell. On October 15th, you also got Savannah Marshall versus Clarissa Shields. Alicia Baumgartner versus Michaela Mayer on that same day, October 15th. And then you got Devin the Dream Haney versus George Kambosos. The snooze fest. But I believe that Devin Haney is listening to your boy, Mr. Moonshine. I believe that Devin Haney and the Haneys are listening to your boy, Mr. Moonshine himself. And they say, yo, man, this dude punch is getting me tight, yo. We got to go for the knockout now. He got mind control over us, man. Not for real, we can't go this 12-round bout. And Bill Haney sending his son, yo, my man punches, man. Yo, son, man. Take this man out, man. I don't want to hear punches mouth no more. Yeah, that's what they saying. Yeah, that's what they saying. Yeah, I'm putting that pressure. And I'm only putting the pressure up. Listen to me very, 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 very clear. I'm putting that pressure up because I truly believe they have the skills and talent to do so, to look spectacular, to look sensational, to look entertaining, to be entertaining. I believe so. But if Devin Haney beats George Kambosos, I bet my channel. I will bet my channel. Shut it down. Here's the password. I don't want no part of the channel. Here, if Devin Haney fights Lomachenko, if Devin Haney fights Lomachenko, if he beats George Kambosos, I will forward the channel. I will send the password. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do with it. Pun. My channel will be destroyed, or I will let it go. No sense of me delivering the type of content on the channel. Yep. I will forfeit the channel. Here, take it. If Devin Haney, and I'm not going to say Devin Haney, but if his team grows the balls to take the fortitude to put him in the ring with Lomachenko, I will give it up. I will give my channel. Matter of fact, I will give my channel to the Haney. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do with it. Give it to whoever y'all want to do with it. Give it to the group that y'all affiliated with. Just here, take it. I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I submit. He says, son, they'll fight now. Yeah. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Because I don't believe that Devin Haney is gonna fight Lomachenko. I believe that the more days and weeks and months go by, we've been talking about Devin Haney, talking about his weight. I know I've been here for a long time. Man, it's very, very hard to make 135. What's this justifiable? It's justifiable. I'm not going to contradict myself. Devin Haney been the same weight class ever since a teenager. We've been talking about Chris Eubank Jr. If it's smart for a catch weight, if it's smart because we know it is dangerous. We saw what happened to Teofimo Lopez as well. So we're not going to contradict ourselves. We're going to keep it on bossy, logically, and objectively. I believe that if Devin Haney says, you know what, I got to go to 140, I can't make this weight no more. I understand, but I'm just saying right now, he will use that as an excuse. Or maybe it's not an excuse. Maybe it's a legitimate excuse. His excuse is excuse. Probably is legitimate. He will run to the 140. He will run, I say. Yes. Dímelo, Espiño. Saludo, mi gente. Gracias de lo mío. Gracias, mi hermano. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. For the 199 is super cha, my friend. Gracias. Gracias. I ain't no lie to you, my friend. Devin Haney will not fight Lomachenko because he have shown us his business decisions spoke louder than words, have shown us that he want no part of the Ukraine warrior. Let's take it back to memories lane. Let's tap a little bit into the narrative out here in the YTBC. Saying, oh my God, Devin Haney been calling out Lomachenko. Lomachenko don't want to fight Devin Haney. Lomachenko don't want to fight Devin Haney. The franchise belt, ladies and gentlemen, let's be clear. Let's be clear here. Let's be clear. Vamos a hablar de verdad. No vamos a mentir. Dios lo está mirando a nosotros. God is looking at us. We cannot lie, okay? No lie here. Mauricio Surumo, the WBC president and the board, chose not to mandate Lomachenko before there was any franchise given away. Facts or fiction? Facts or fiction, ladies and gentlemen? Did Mauricio Surumo state it to the whole world, gave up the memo that Vasily Lomachenko would not be mandated? Facts or fiction? Did he say that before any franchise was brought upon? Facts or fiction, I say? I'm going to say it again. I'm going to ask you again. Think about it. Don't lie to yourself. Did Mauricio Suleiman said that Vasily Lomachenko would not be mandated before the franchise? So that Devin Haney knew, and everybody in this WBC tournament knew, that there is no prize in the end. Remember the tournament? Lomachenko, Saul, Abdulev, Devin Haney, Fortuna, Teofimo Lopez. Once they got the memo and said there is no trophy in the end of this tournament. You know, when you win a tournament, there's something in the end. There's a big trophy, there's a championship. Lomachenko will not be mandated. So what happens? Teofimo Lopez team were like, okay, you're not going to get it through here, through the WBC route, because the WBC already stated that there's not going to be, you know what, we got to go this route. We got to go the IBF route. We already know what's happening. What up, General? Facts or fiction? Facts or fiction? Did Devin Haney and the others got notified that Vasily Lomachenko would not be mandated before receiving any type of franchise? The narrative is that Vasily Lomachenko ducked and avoided Devin Haney because he received the franchise. He's vacated his title. Said, Punch, do you think it's fair to criticize Benavidez for rooting for Triple G like people are criticizing Canelo for rooting for Zurdo? Espino, no. That's a narrative. Whoever is saying that is trying to shame Benavidez, because the videos and the statements that Canelo Alvarez made that said that that Canelo Alvarez wants Zurdo to beat Dimitri Bivol. And since he wants Zurdo to beat Dimitri Bivol, Canelo Alvarez said that he wouldn't want to see that. I mean, that he wouldn't want to fight Dimitri Bivol if he loses. So in the sense is how much does Canelo Alvarez really want Dimitri Bivol if he's rooting for Zurdo to win? Then the narrative pusher Espino is telling you because Canelo Alvarez was being challenged and shamed by it. So the Canelo Alvarez channel, meaning the Canelo Alvarez narrative channel, they're just the same as the narrative pusher on the other side. You know, the people that be like, hey, yo, the pro black narrative channels. Well, this is the people that saying that is the Canelo narrative channel. That what you're saying. So now they're trying to shame David Benavidez because he said he chose Triple G because they want to say, well, Benavidez wants Canelo Alvarez, but if he wants Canelo Alvarez, why does he want Triple G to win? You get it? That's just the narrative. That's all. Look. Espino, so many channels, I believe good channels are losing themselves with this narrative game. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say the truth. These narrative, they letting, this is what's happening. You want me to be real because I'm real like that. I'm real. A lot of people ain't going to like what I'm saying. It makes sense. This is what it is, Espino. My brother, trust me, my brother, trust me, because I'm in this community. This is what it is. LDBC, new media, they got mind control over these other narratives. They dictate what they're saying. These guys, instead of being boxing channels and good boxing channels, they was, and I don't got to mention name because we're on this community. But this is what it is. The guys they got like the Canelo narrative channels. They wait till they make a content. The LDBC, the new media dictates what they're going to say. Now, it's either you want to hear boxing or you like the debunk of narratives of these channels, but that's what it is. They're no longer boxing channels. They're the debunk narrative army. That's what it is. And some people like to subscribe to it. Some people like it. Some people think that it's just do. I'm gonna tell you again. The more that every video you do, the more that you do trying to debunk LDBC, trying to debunk new media, trying to debunk, they still set the tone. They still your daddy. You understand? You understand what I'm trying to say? Two wrongs. If you feel like they wrong, two wrongs don't make a right. And that's what's happening. So now they will shame any fighter that linked to Canelo Alvarez, and they know from all those fighters that Canelo Alvarez that brings the views, that brings the support, that brings the subscription. You could love Canelo Alvarez and speak on him all day long, or you could hate, and it's going to bring some numbers because the Canelo Alvarez fan base brings that. The Canelo Alvarez fan base, even the fanboys will watch. They are the primary watchers of the haters. They are the primary watchers of Southpaw. When people want to come out here and tell me, hey, yo, Punch, yo, you heard what Southpaw said? Yeah, I heard what Southpaw said. How the fuck do you hear what Southpaw said then? How you heard that? Because you're glued onto the hate. You're glued onto the narrative. And what y'all doing is supporting the channel at the end of the day. How you know that these guys will say something about or will have a content about discrediting Canelo Alvarez time and time again? How do they know? How do the Canelo narrative pushers know exactly what these guys talk about each and every day? And you make a video debunking these guys each and every day. Because over here in the YTBC, like I told y'all, boxing channels, especially the good boxing channels, they're being diluted. They're becoming narrative pushers. And that's it. That's what it is, my brother. That's what it is. But let's get back to the Lomachenko. But good question, my brother. I just got to let the people know. Bro, is the t-shirt new? If not, how you keep it so black? Just asking, not related. Nah, man. I didn't wear this t-shirt too much. That's what it is, probably. Canelo Alvarez. Shout out to Canelo Alvarez. And then people want to identify the channels to You know what I'm saying? It's like me, right? There's a lot of people that love when I talk about Canelo Alvarez, right? When I pump him up, when I praise him, and his praise is just due in the sport of boxing. Canelo Alvarez has separated himself from his contemporaries. Canelo Alvarez is there any fighter that's it should be the most limited in critique? Is Canelo Alvarez, because they take out Canelo Alvarez from boxing right now. Where will boxing really be, especially on this side of the pond? Canelo Alvarez has been the most seasoned, the most active fighter, and he's represented the boxing world as the cash cow, as the headliner, as the top dog very, very well. Because these other guys, look, Bud Crawford is pound for pound. 1, 2, 3, you can flip it around. And a lot of people's list. When's the last time Bud Crawford won? Fought. When's the last time he fought? November of last year? November, December, October? I even forgot. You go and tell me that Bud Crawford is going to lead the way when I don't even know where he's going to be fighting, and he don't even talk to the media? This guy's he's a ghost. I don't want this guy leading boxing, even though that I love his skills and talent. I love Bud Crawford. But you don't talk, you don't fight, you don't. When is the last time you fought? You ain't have no injury, you ain't had no surgery. There is no excuse. We got Canelo Alvarez performing. We got Canelo Alvarez fighting. Canelo Alvarez has fought 2 times, and he's the cash cow of the sport of boxing. He got the money. He don't really need a fight. Canelo Alvarez will be fighting just as much as Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. Matter of fact, Canelo Alvarez is going to be fighting. He's going to be fighting this Saturday. They're going to be fighting more than Bud Crawford and Errol Spence put together this year. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I remember I built this platform to preserve the sport of boxing. It's to preserve. And I'm going to give the massive praise to people that preserve the sport of boxing, to preserve our sport, especially a sport that they say that is dying, is in a coma, is not the same. People don't want to watch it. It's not entertaining. This is why I stress the entertaining as well. That's why I stress the entertaining, and I praise the entertaining, because I know it preserves the sport of boxing. I know it uplifts the sport of boxing. I know it sustains the eyeballs in the sport of boxing. As much as people be like, hey, yo, but Gervonta Davis don't fight the guy that we want him to fight and stuff like that. At the end of the day, man, he keeps the eyeballs in the sport of boxing. You take Gervonta Davis out of this era. You take Ryan Garcia out of this era. And these guys are hated. American fan base don't even know what to like. Marcus, I like that. I like what Marcus said. Let me highlight that, my brother. Marcus said, if fighters that get in the ring deserve respect, then the guy who gets in the ring the most each year should be the most respected, a.k.a. Canelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. que te foque out of here, man, I saying. Yes. Think about it. Canelo Alvarez this year. This year has fought just as much or more than Errol Spence, Bud Crawford, Jamar Charlo, Demetrius Andre put together. Canelo Alvarez after Saturday will be fighting more than these guys put together. And then he's just not fighting 2 times. He's fighting 2 fighters that is actually dangerous. That's actually a threat. That's actually better than any opponent that these other guys are fighting. Hate it or love him, Canelo Alvarez is a blessing to this era. It's a blessing to this era. And guess what? I'm gonna enhance the respect and the praise of Canelo Alvarez right now. Because the more that he fights, guess what? You may be just looking at Canelo Alvarez, but when he's fighting, he's also giving the opportunity for the other fighters to fight. Think about this. Think about this. The more that the cash cow, look. If Canelo Alvarez is not fighting, maybe we wouldn't see Bam Rodriguez this Saturday. Maybe we wouldn't see Ammo Williams. Maybe they will still be searching for dates. Do you understand? as the cash cow, as the ambassador, as the front, as the main event, as the top dog in boxing, you have a responsibility for the sport. You have a responsibility for the sport. But these days, a lot of guys that don't care, or a lot of guys are mum. A lot of guys don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to, they're scared. These fighters are scared to stand up to their promoters, stand up to their managers. How the hell is Bud Crawford not fighting? Matter of fact, if it's been a year, it's going to be a year. Bud Crawford is out my pound for pound list, inactive. Bud Crawford is out my pound for pound list. He's inactive. And I got to keep it consistent. Don't tell me that I'm a hater. Because I took out Juan Francisco Estrada on my pound for pound list because of inactivity. Bud Crawford is out my pound for pound list. Sorry. This is not no diss on Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford has no excuse why he's not fighting. He has no injuries, no surgeries, no nothing. He cannot be on my pound for pound list right now, this moment, because he's inactive. He's inactive. Yo, back in the days in boxing, if you are out more than 8 months, do you know that they considered that a retirement back in the days? If you out for 8 months, they consider you semi-retired. Go read in history. Go read in the 1960s and stuff like that. If you didn't fight for more than 8 months, they consider you semi-retired. Bud Crawford is no longer on my pound for pound list until he fights. He's inactive. I can't put him on pound for pound. I'm sorry. Exactly, Sky. Crawford is inactive by choice. So I choose to not have him on the pound for pound list because he's inactive. You could have had a Keith Thurman fight. You could have had a Virgil Ortiz fight. Hold on, y'all. My beautiful son want to show me what he drew a fire truck and stuff like that. Showing me his work that he did in kindergarten. Dang, I never thought of that punch. Inactivity should play a part in the pound for pound list. Yeah, I've been doing it. Look. I didn't have I took out Juan Francisco Estrada on my pound for pound list because of inactivity, not because he lost or did anything wrong. And that's what I say. I keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. Now, Bud Crawford, you got to be out, my brother. You just can't just not fight. You just cannot fight. You have no excuse. We understand that. Yo, Lomachenko had soldier surgery and he came back. He didn't wait a whole year. You know what I'm saying? Alexander Usyk went out there to Ukraine and still came back this year. He didn't wait a whole year. Did he wait a whole year? Did he? Huh? What's your excuse, bud? You telling me that y'all still negotiating this fight? Y'all still have not announced the fight? I know it's near done. I know that Bud Crawford and Earl Spence already agreed on their deal. I know that. I know that for a fact. They already agreed. Now you telling me one of the biggest fights in boxing supposed to be happening in November, possibly December, and we are September? Like that rhyme? You telling me one of the biggest fights in boxing is going to have what? A 7-week window of promotion? Hey, yo, matter of fact, Bud Crawford and Earl Spence, no peleen. Wait for next year. How about Bud Crawford fights Virgil Ortiz? The WBO, he's in mandatory position. It's time for Bud Crawford to fight Virgil Ortiz. Y'all snubbed him. The WBO snubbed him when he was supposed to be fighting him. Bud Crawford, Virgil Ortiz was in line to face Bud Crawford, and they skipped Sean Porter on the rankings and took Virgil Ortiz out and put him number 2 when he was number 1 after Danny Garcia. They snubbed Virgil Ortiz. It's Virgil Ortiz time to fight Bud Crawford. That's what I told y'all, folks. Don't wait on these guys. Don't wait on them. I know they not fighting Ortiz. I know. But you telling me the biggest fight in the even if they announce the fight, even if they announce the fight tomorrow, November, look at the small period of time they're gonna promote the fight. They got 2 guys that can't promote a lick. They got 2 guys that can't promote a lick. Some people gonna be like, but that's they promote themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. They did it on the wrong time. You know why they did it on the wrong time? Because Americans love their sports. And everybody is fighting right now. I mean, everybody is playing. The NBA is going to be back. NFL is back. Ain't nobody caring about boxing no more. Boxing needs to do, y'all stupid mother effers need to do a good job and understanding if you're going to use the excuse that boxing is not the same because people are into other sports, that the reason the decrease in interest of boxing is because people have increased the interest for other sports like basketball, college football, college basketball, NBA, NHL. Maybe it's going to go, maybe the MLB playoffs is going to be probably around that time. Everybody is active right now, and that's when you want to fight. Why don't y'all fight in July? Why don't y'all fight maybe in August when there is no NBA? When there is no NFL, and then the boxing world, the sports fans is dialed in on Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. But now you're gonna put yourself in a situation when you got an 8-week or 7-week open window to promote the fight, and y'all can't even promote a lick. I can't sit through a Bud Crawford interview. I can't. Ese tipo me da asco. Ese tipo no habla nada. Hey, yo, Bud Crawford, what you feel about this? Well, yeah, man, I've been asking for that fight. Yeah, I want that fight, man. Come on, I've been asking. When is this deal going? I think it's gonna happen. Dime cuándo que va a pasar el deal. Ven, habla usted. ¿Qué pasa, man? These guys can't promote a lick. It's not gonna be successful. And look, even PBC and these guys know, they understand that it's not gonna be successful because they can't even promote a lick. You're gonna have a 7-week open. You're gonna have a 7-week open window to promote this fight. 8 weeks. At the fight of this magnitude, get the hell out of here, man. Hey, go next year. Bud Crawford go fight Virgil Ortiz. Go fight Virgil Ortiz, man. Earl Spence, go fight. Hey, yo, IBF, it's time, IBF. That's it. It's time for the people to put pressure. I've been saying this, yo. I said this even before the summer started. I did a video and I said the reason why these guys are taking a long time is because the Bell Federation is not doing their job. I can't even blame the fighters. I got to blame it on the Bell Federation. IBF, why the hell have you not ordered a mandatory on Earl Spence since 2018? I thought the IBF was strict. Ladies and gentlemen, we did not see a undisputed bout in the heavyweight division because the IBF decided to, let's mandate Anthony Joshua versus Cobra Pulev. And if you don't fight Cobra Pulev, we strip him. Didn't the IBF 11 days notice on Canelo Alvarez to negotiate a deal with none other than Sergey Derevyanchenko? And what y'all did? It was supposed to be a middleweight championship between him and Andre, and y'all stripped him. You gave him 11 days. 11 días. What the fuck was that? 11 days to the cash cow of the sport of boxing. Canelo Alvarez, you gave him 11 days to choose to fight Sergey Derevyanchenko, or we strip your ass. Why they don't play the same game with Earl the True Spence? The last mandated fight that he had was 2018 versus none other than Carlos Ocampo. This is the reason why they're taking a long time. Because the Bell Federation is not doing their job. The Bell Federation is not doing their job. If you order a fight, how about this? Look, I'm gonna bring it back around. And I'm gonna add, boom, and I'm gonna throw y'all little narratives. And I'm gonna throw that shit in the garbage. Oh, yo. Man. Mauricio Suleiman. There's the narrative. Mauricio Sudamon's always showing love to Hispanics, yo. He's always showing love to Hispanics, man. He let Canelo Alvarez do everything he want. He let Canelo Alvarez do everything he want because he Mexican, man. He Mexican. Well, let me see who's the president of the IBF, because they don't play that race card. Let me see if this makes sense. So Mauricio Suleiman is Hispanic, and he lets Canelo Alvarez do what he want. He don't mandate. He'll give the franchise. He don't mandate. It's a Latino thing. Okay. Let me see how the president. Hold on. IBF president. Let's see. Let's see. Daryl Peoples, the IBF president, is maybe that he doesn't. Does he not mandate Errol Spence because he's a fellow? Hold on. Because he's a fellow brother? Have you heard the IBF? Is the IBF known for being strict? Yes or no? Huh? Has the IBF, are they known for being strict? Why hasn't IBF mandated Earl the True Spence since 2018? They didn't mandate him to fight Sergey Derevchenko. I mean, I'm sorry. What's his name? Abdul Kokorov. Right? MAW, help me out here. I mean, usually, what is going on with IBF and Earl the True Spence? How he goes forward? We in 2022, folks. This is beyond 4 years. Why? I never heard 4 years and not be mandated. Bruce Ennis is in that position. And like I said a long time ago. If IBF just mandates Bruce Ennis, just WBO, mandate Virgil Ortiz, mandate them to fight them, then Bud and Earl Spence will have 30 days. Better yet, give me 11 days the way y'all give Canelo Alvarez. Give it 11 days to negotiate. How about that? Give Errol Spence 11 days to negotiate with Bud Crawford like they did to Canelo Alvarez. And strip them from his belt. How about that? Give him 11 days. Wouldn't the boxing world feel happy? If the IBF says, hey, look, man, we haven't mandated you since for 4 years plus. All right, man. We holding everybody back. Boots don't know what he's going to do next. And Virgil Ortiz don't know what he's going to do next, because we really trying to give y'all just enough time for this fight. Think about it. Bud Crawford, Earl Spence been talking. You remember when they got together? This how time flies. Earl Spence and Bud Crawford got into each other's face 2018. Yo, 4 years past, that shit felt like, no lie, that shit felt like it was a year and a half ago. That Bud Crawford and Earl Spence was talking. This was before the pandemic. So probably the Belt Federation be like, oh, yo, we got a good, this is the fight that we want to see. 4 years ago, damn, this is the fight that we want to see. You know what? Let's not mandate Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? Let's not mandate him with that. You know what I'm saying? Let's not mandate Earl Spence. And they've been prolonging it. They gave him a break. God bless that he came back from that car accident. That's Daniel Garcia. Boom, and the IBF ain't doing shit. Abdul Kokorov been mandatory position. He became the mandatory in 2019 in March, and he ain't getting no chance. He lost. Boom, take him out the way. If the IBF did their job, this fight, they'll be negotiating this fight a long time ago. I want the IBF to do what I want the IBF to do to Earl Spence what they did to Canelo Alvarez. I want the IBF to do what they did to Earl Spence what they did to Canelo Alvarez. Which I feel. Is that fair? I know nobody could. I know. Not even Earl Spence fan could disagree with me. You know why? Because I know y'all want to see the same fight that we all want to see. I know y'all want to see Bud Crawford or Earl Spence. How about the IBF do to Earl Spence like they did to Canelo Alvarez with the Sergey Derevyanchenko issue problem? Give them 11 days. Right now. Give them 11 days. What happened? Anybody want to debunk that now? Who want to debunk that? I know y'all want to see the fight like I want to see the fight. I know it. I know. I think everybody should, even my haters should be like, psst, psst. Yo, you heard what Punch said? I hate that motherfucker, but I agree with that shit, man. I want to see the fight. I don't like Punch Run Boxing, man, but you got a motherfucking good idea, man. Fuck that shit. If the IBF had the balls to strip Canelo Alvarez, knowing that a Canelo Alvarez sanctioning fee, a Canelo Alvarez belt fee, and the IBF was so strict that they didn't give a fuck. The IBF, they didn't give a fuck about Anthony Joshua belt fee when they said, if you don't fight over the pool left, we're going to strip you. Think about that. The two cash cow of the sport of boxing, the IBF, and this is why the people respected the IBF. This is why people said the IBF is strict. You do not play with the IBF because the IBF told the two cash cow of the sport of boxing, if you don't fight, if you don't negotiate this shit in 11 days, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get stripped. Anthony Joshua, if you don't fight Kubra Pulev, you're going to be stripped. Earl Spence, if they would have done the same, kept the same energy, if they keep the same energy with Earl Spence, if you don't negotiate this deal, y'all got y'all got a 10 5 days limit. After the 5 days, we're gonna strip Earl Spence, or you're gonna have to tell us who's your next opponent. That's it. Mandate boots right now. Mandate boots right now. I'm gonna tell you like this: if the IBF mandate boots right now, Earl Spence team is be like this. How you doing? It's gonna be Al. I was gonna be talking to the president, Daryl Peoples. What? Hold on, Daryl. Hold on, Daryl. I mean, we're kind of close in the negotiation. Daryl Peoples be like, I don't give a fuck. We've been waiting for you since 2018, motherfucker. Yeah. Al, you my brother. We brothers out here, man. For real, man. For real, yo. You know what we did, man? We lost great sanctioning fees, and what y'all doing? Huh? We looking weak out here, son. We looking weak, bro. Hey, God damn it. Don't you raise your voice. I have bring a lot of money to you. Come on, Daryl. No, motherfucker, come on now. We've been waiting on you, motherfucker. Last time we fucking mandate your ass was Carlos Ocampo. Carlos Ocampo is going to be fighting. Carlos Ocampo is going to be fighting right now. Sebastian Fundura. We haven't seen Carlos Ocampo in a long time. Mandate that motherfucker, man. Mandate Earl the Truth Spence. Give him some truth. Mandate Earl Spence will boost Anderson and watch them work real hard. Let me like that. That's it, man. We give you 5 days. That's it. 5 days. You're not going to negotiate. Y'all ain't going to finish the negotiations and stuff like that. And we stripping the fuck out your boy Earl the Truth Spence. Sorry, Al. Gotta go. See you in Thanksgiving. Tell the grandkids I said what up. Boom. Oh shit. Earl, come into my office right now. I'm riding my horse. Get the fuck into my office right now and call your friend Bud. I know you've been talking and stuff like that. You need me to go in my office right now. We're gonna lose the best fight ever. We gotta come. Hurry up. They gotta get that fight. That would have been beautiful, man. I need to work in boxing, man. Y'all gotta support your boy. See the less y'all don't support your boy, man, then I can't be right there, and I can't be in the position to ask these guys questions. You know what I'm saying? They blackballing me. They blackballing me, y'all. The only way I could get into this shit, the boxing shit, if I get the support. So when they be like Punch Run Boxing, they see the numbers, they be like, hey, yo, we gotta let this guy in because he's bringing some noise, man. They trying to shut your boy, put Mr. Moonshine down. They not giving me the credentials no more. They be like, nah, this guy is crazy. They ain't trying to give me the credentials because of what I said about Leonard Ellaby, aka Pinocchio. God bless you too, brother. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow to break down the Triple G and Canelo Alvarez. Tomorrow on Thursday. I'm going to upload it tomorrow on Thursday. We got Happy Hour Thursday as well. Let's go to town with the super sticker. What's good, brother? Good looking out. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you with the super chat. Los $5. $5 pesos. Gracias, mi hermano. Appreciate your support, my brother. Appreciate your support. Love you, my brother. Good looking out, man. Shout out to all the people. Shout out to all the members of Punch Drunk Boxing. Shout out to everybody that support the channel. Yo, but for real, man, I admire the skills and talent of Earl the True Spence. His skills have grown. Like I thought he was not going to be that special. I believe that Earl Spence is a special fighter. But Crawford, special. Versatility is special. But they're no fucking Manny Pacquiao. They're not Flo Mayweather. We waited for how many years for that fight? You're not Mayweather. You ain't no goddamn icon. I need to wait for your ass, especially how boxing is right now. Motherfucker, I don't got to wait for you. Oh, but we don't got to wait for you. We got Canelo Alvarez, Triple G, the trilogy. Huh? I don't got to wait for you. We got the ladies. The ladies is putting in work. They have done their thing to it. 2022. We got Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. We got Savannah Marshall versus Clarissa Shields. Alicia Baumgartner, Michaela Mayer. Chantel Cameron versus Jessica McCaskill. Undisputed champions in effect. These ladies are working. Chris Eubank Jr. Conor Benn is taking more risk than elite fighters. Boxing is good, yo. We got Bam Rodriguez saying, let me step up and fight Rumfasad. Huh? Hey, yo, peep this, y'all. Going back to Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. They was talking about it for a month, and they made one of the biggest fights in the UK happen. Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. If this fight happened, they've been talking about it for what? I know they've been talking about it in the past before, but I'm just saying after the loss. And look, if they get that fight within months, Canelo Alvarez already fighting, lost Super Bowl in May and about to fight this week. What the hell everybody else is doing? And motherfuckers over here like Keith Thurman and stuff like that still waiting on dates. I don't know. I'm still waiting on dates. You still waiting on dates, man? You singing the same motherfucking tune, bro. What the fuck you mean you still waiting on dates? You just did a pay-per-view in January. Huh? You one of the cash cows of PBC. How the fuck are you still waiting on date? Who you waiting for? Fox? Showtime? What the hell's going on? Jake Paul is active. Jake Paul is active and stealing all the budget money in Showtime. See, ladies and gentlemen, let's be real. We have put so much pressure on the fighters, and what we notice is, what have we noticed? While there's fan bases that put pressure on Earl, there's fan bases that put pressure on Bud. Bud trying to shame Bud. If you wanted to fight, you should have never signed the extension with Top Rank. You should have gone up with PBC. They say Earl Spence, he had all the names. He unified the titles. Earl Spence has been doing the work, but Crawford been waiting on Earl Spence and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, we put so much energy on the fighter, but in reality, the energy should have been brought to the IBF, to the belt federations. That's where the energy has to go. Because what we found was this year, what happened this year, this past year, what happened? When we put pressure on the WBA, what did they do? What did they do? When we put pressure on the WBA, saying that there's too many belts. Oh, what happened with that robbery? The WBA stripped their interim title, trying to shrink their belts. And what did Gilberto Ramirez said? We're listening to the boxing fans. And when they was in the hot seat, when the WBA was in the hot seat, shit, they was making moves. They was making moves. Nobody is in Daryl's People's case. Nobody's in Daryl People's case when it comes to the Earl Spence situation. Maybe it's the same thing with Mauricio Suleiman, right? Y'all say he's Latino, looking out for a Latino, and maybe Daryl People is a brother looking for a brother. You know what I'm saying? James Kelly, Patterson, Jersey in the building. How you doing, Punch Drunk? I'm doing good, man. Boxing is good, James Kelly. Boxing is good. The ladies is doing good. The dudes are doing great. The up and coming talent. You got Devin Haney going to be fighting George Cambosa for the rematch. It's a rematch, so you got to give it to him. Undisputed. We got Bam Rodriguez this weekend. We got Ammo Williams that was suffering from mental illness. Now he's back and he's strong. We're one of the prestige trainers. Kevin Cunningham that has been helping him out. We got Sebastian Fundura going to be back in the ring with Carlos Ocampo, who did a number on Erickson Lubin. He's back in the ring. Virgil Ortiz may be back in the ring in November. Boots Anderson, he did his thing versus Castillo Clayton, and ladies and gentlemen, in 1 or 2 rounds. So Teofimo Lopez is back. He beat Pedro, going to be fighting in December. Ryan Garcia going to be back in November or in December. Javante San Diego going to be back in December. Anthony Johnson versus Tyson Fury December 3rd. We got Dimitri Bivol versus Ramirez November 3rd. We got Chantel Cameron versus Jessica McCaskill. Ladies and gentlemen, we are lit. Boxing is lit. You think I'm going to be waiting on Bud and Spence? We don't need that. Good looking out for the 20 beans, my brother. Appreciate you, my brother, man. Boxing is lit. I'm hype. Boxing is giving me a goddamn erection. That's what it is. That's how good it is. This ain't 2015 when you just sitting around and be like, hey, yo, we don't know what's going to happen next in boxing. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen in boxing and shit. Like, I don't know, man. Fuck with this Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather fight need to happen. And then when it happened, what happened? Hey, yo, what happened? What happened, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me. When we was fighting, when the fans, hey, yo, I never seen it this toxic. You miss me, my brother. Of course, James Kelly, we miss you, brother. Yo, James, of course, yo. Tomorrow, you already know it's Happy Hour Thursday. It's unlimited. I'm gonna send the link. Let's chop it up tomorrow. You know, Wednesdays I do a short because then tomorrow we gonna be all lit. You feel me? Of course we miss you, man. Jay, what you been doing, James Kelly, man? Where you been at? All summer and stuff like that, huh? You in the Bahamas? You going out there, man? What's good? Where you been at, James? James know his boxing, man. Know the history of boxing. I like that way that James Kelly could break down boxing of yesterday and today and still make it sound relevant. You know what I'm saying? The OG, James Kelly. JB Cinema said, been a wild punch. You looking good, brother. No, hey, my brother, good looking out, man. You already know, man. Trying to stay healthy, man. Try to run. Yesterday I ran. No, yeah, what was it? Yeah, yesterday I ran a quick 3 mile. Trying to just run it as fast as I can. Trying to make it under, like, you know what I'm saying, 15 minutes and stuff like that. Did a couple sprints. Did a couple defensive slides and stuff like that, man. Yeah, man. Health, man. This is one thing I gotta think about. I gotta pay attention. I know a lot of people still don't see me with the moonshine drinking. I'm just very, very strict right now with my health. That's what it is, man. So yeah, I'm gonna change it. I just want to drink, or I just want to eat. You know what I'm saying? When you eat a lot of stuff, I just want to eat when there's special occasions. If I'm invited to a barbecue or family outing, or if I'm going on vacation, that's why I could cheat, get my grub on and stuff like that. But on a regular basis, I think got to be strict. We got to be healthy, man. Our family depends on us. Our children depend on us. Our mind depend on us. Our brain cells depend on us. People depend on us. And man, that's what it is, man. Shit, I might change punch drunk boxing. I'm gonna change it to health drunk, right? Healthy drunk, like I'm so drunk to be healthy. Put it that way, right? Something like that. And that's why I want to go with the channel as well. I want to emphasize it more. I gotta be healthy so I could represent being healthy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it right now because I want to show myself and I want to show others that we could be healthy. Let's be healthy together, man. This is boxing, right? Good looking now, Cinema. This is boxing, and to be a boxer and to go inside that ring, what we say that boxing translates to life itself. We all live in a 12-round bout, right? So let's live it. And how do we live it? We can't cheat. We can't shortcut our way. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a statistic. Let's not be the obese statistic. I'm an obese statistic. I'm obese. I'm gonna tell you what's the real drug. I'm a fiend. All right. I'm a food addict. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. The new I really believe so that the food is the new drug. It's not even coke. It's not even alcohol. It's not weed. It's not fentanyl. Food is the drug. And I was thinking to myself, I went to the supermarket, right? And I'm trying to buy shit, but I'm looking at the label. I used to be vegan before, right? So I know I've gotten to the point where I'm a strict healthy and stuff like that, right? But I'm looking at everything. I'm saying nothing is real. Nothing is real. Nothing. It's hard to buy something that is pure, organic, natural, and stuff like that. You know? And I'm looking at everything. I said, we are all food addicts. This is the drug. This is what's killing us right now. It's the food. It's the food. JCK retired from my first career and preparing for my second career in public speaking. You look good, my friend. Good looking now, James Kelly. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I support you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, man. That's cool, you know. A great service, man. Great service for freedom, liberty, and preparing for your public speaking. That's good, man. What you trying to motivate the people on? Good looking out with the super chat, my brother. What are you trying to and what's your avenue? What's your avenue? Because I feel like we all need some inspiration and motivation. You know what I'm saying? Any little thing helps. You know, I think a lot of people look to celebrities to dictate how they should dress, how they should think, what they think is beautiful. And I think that what I like about these platforms. You never know who's gonna meet. You never know who's gonna inspire us. You know, anybody could inspire us. You know what I'm saying? The guy, even a homeless guy in the subway, could inspire you. Maybe he's not doing something good, but he probably got some knowledgeable things that he could pass along. You know, that's what's up, brother. That's what's up, man. We need public speaking. We need motivational speakers. We need motivational doers. We need motivation. Motivation got to show in action. You know what I'm saying? Good looking out. Appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to James Kelly, man. Shout out to James Kelly. Jay, but you've been saying that you're gonna be having a channel for a while, man. People need your voice out here, son. People need you, my brother. Me and we said Esco 2 times said me and my girl was talking about that today, Punch, about food is a suspect. Yeah, bro. Food is suspect, my brother. It is. Yo, I be struggling. Hey, yo, I be struggling to buy food, like, because I'm not, man. Ain't no looking at everything. Like, look, this is my vegan cereal, bro. Look, this is my vegan. This is the only shit. Really the only thing that I cheat on, right? But then I'm reading on it, and then I say, damn, it got a little bit of soil. Ah, man, right? I was buying this, and then I said, damn, soy. I said, ah, man. Damn, my dick ain't gonna get hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard, bro. Like, even when you think that, okay, I'm gonna eat cereal because just you know what I'm saying? And then it's got soil. Like, man, why everything gotta have soil now, man? That's what I mean. They trying to demoralize the man. I'm telling you, bro. All venues that I can't relate to. Okay. All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Maybe I'll give you one of my opinion. Maybe you could dial in on 1 or 2. So then once you get that going, and then you can expand. What you feel about that? You know? I'm thinking about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm about to drop a new channel, and I'm not gonna tell you the name right now, but it's going to emphasize on fatherhood, manhood, and I want women to also be a part of it, because I feel like there's a lot of women out there as well that wants the traditional role in men. They want it back, but it seems like the men have shied away. The men has gotten weaker. Men has gotten baitiness, that women right now don't depend on what they feel a man should be. And then there's women out there that don't respect the nature in man or their roles or something like that. They're fighting over this equal. Yo, it's gonna be lit. As a matter of fact, I was going to drop it. I actually did the channel, but it's still not active at the moment. But we're gonna be talking. We're gonna be talking about life, because I feel like we need a lot. We need these type of talks, man. We need this type of talks. I don't like the way that society is pushing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you check, I'm telling you, check a lot of the stuff. Well, everything you think that is healthy, it has soy on it, man. And soy is not good for, especially the man testosterone, right? That's what they said. That's when I was looking at this, and I bought this cereal, and I'm like, okay, man, all right, this is a vegan cereal and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But and then I'm like, damn, it got soy. Oh shit. Right, exact. Step on faith. Yes. And we got to bring that back. Why it's so I read on it when I was trying to be vegan. It says that it affects men's testosterone. You know, they got some scientific, Jackie, they got some scientific name and stuff like that. But that's something that I even asked the doctor. He said, is it real? Is it real? Does it affect the testosterone soil? Does it affect men more than, he said something like that. They were trying to shy away from it because, of course, I don't even think that they don't want to educate us, bro. They don't want to educate us, man. And that's why we need to educate ourselves or each other. I think it affects the hormones of men more than women, something like that. You know, I got to be a little bit more educated about it. But good looking now. James Kelly again. Good looking now. Appreciate you, my brother. He said, right. Yeah, man. We need more motivation, man. We need more. We need more more great representation. You know, we got to stop looking at celebrities, man. Celebrities are the enemy right now. To be honest, it is what it is. The celebrities, the corporate, the sponsored celebrities are the devil. They're using celebrities to push agendas. I'm telling you, folks. They increases estrogen. They using celebrities. They don't use the politicians anymore. They're using our own people that they feel that we look up to, that the children, our youth look up to. You know what I'm saying? Why you think they look, again, there's certain things that I just don't agree with. You know, I fear God too much. I fear God too much to accept anything. Now, you could do your thing out there. Why you think they use Dwayne Wade to push child transgender? Why do you think they use, out of anybody, they use Dwayne Wade? And then they use Dwayne Wade, and also at the same time, Dwayne Wade for years been preaching his Christianity. Dwayne Wade has bought churches. Dwayne Wade's mother is a preacher. So they use the God-fearing man with his transgender child. Remember, he came out at age 12. They was paying attention to Dwayne Wade's oldest son that was trying to make it to the NBA, and we don't even hear from him anymore. You know why? Because they rather hear this story. And they use Dwayne Wade saying that God-fearing people are okay with having their kids being transgender. Look at all the shows right now. Why you think I had to grow out of that? And it took me a while. And I got to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And I apologize for the people. I'm still going to be having my little drinking. But yes, I was promoting the moonshine. And every time I went live and stuff like that, just showing. Sometimes I didn't even want to drink. You know what I'm saying? But it was the feeling of the channel and stuff like that, right? The agenda of the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like when we go to a basketball game, we go to a football game. Let me get a ball wiser. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I like my little drinking trick on the side, but why do I have to go out there and promote it? Why do I have to promote moonshine? Why do I have to promote Jameson? Why do I have to promote Jack Daniels? Why do I have to promote it? Why? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a little drink, but why do I have to promote it? Look at all the podcasts right now. Even Mike Tyson. Look right now. You know what's right now? The video, the short reel right now. You know what's viral right now? You know what's viral right now? It's Mike Tyson and Ric Flair smoking weed, and Ric Flair going, woo! Guess what? People love Ric Flair. People love Mike Tyson. And when people love these guys and they're icons and people look up to them, then you're going to have these children thinking this high. We living in the high culture right now. We living in the high culture. We're promoting it now. Before you smoke or people will smoke, but when kids are around, you be like this. I know smokers. I used to know smokers that when kids pass around, they hide their smoke. There was people that have so much respect. They won't smoke in front of their mother. They won't smoke in front of their father. Now people are smoking like this. Here, pass it along with their mom. Pass it along with their dad. Pass it along with their grandmother. Ahí fumando hookah. No fumando hookah, pero fumando hierba y toda esa vaina. You got Mike Tyson promoting weed. You got all the celebrities promoting weed. You always have Snoop Dogg, but now you got the athletes. Now you got the athletes promoting weed. Yet still, if you do smoke weed, you're still getting kicked out of college. You're getting kicked out. You don't get they terminate your scholarship and all that stuff. Why do we have these athletes? Why does Matt Barnes and Jackson got to have the best the best, let's say, podcasts in sports, and they all smoking. You got Mike Tyson smoking. You got Joe Rogan smoking. Now everybody all getting high. I'm not saying it's bad. All I'm saying is why promote the high? Why promote the high culture? Why? Why promote it? Do what you do. Do what you do. Why promote it? Si tú eres pato, but why promote it? Why you got to tell me? I feel like even when people be like, hey, when people be like, que ellos son pato, ¿verdad? Oh, I'm out the crowd, but who asked you? Because what you want me to think about que tú estás mamando huevo, eso es lo que es. That's what you're telling the world. Huh? Oh, that you came out. Okay, but who asked you anyway? Why? You want people to envision you mamando el huevo cogiéndolo por la nalga. Huh? That's what you want? Everything is toxic right now. We got to go back into the homes, bro. We got to go back into the home and teach our kids and be there with a significant other and create a moral, draw a line. So where's the line? James Kelly said, you will be advised. That's the slogan, James Kelly. You will be advised. That's the tag right there. Yo, James Kelly, that's your tag right there. You will be advised. When I step out on faith and touch the world, prayer is powerful. Let God use your channel. You are sharing your story and touching the world. Say it in Spanish, that beautiful language. Gracias de lo mío. There, James Kelly, gracias de lo mío, my friend, my brother. It is, man. It is. Yo, you know, to be honest, man, you know, it feels good. Out of anything I be talking about boxing, even in the end, I'm like, yo, the best thing you could do, man, is have God in your heart, man. I feel good when I finish. I feel like I did my job. I feel like I just put a message out there. Hey, yo, God, I set your name out there. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that was listening, they heard your name. They know that you exist. They know that you exist. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, James, man. I appreciate you, man. We got to talk about that. We got to talk about God more. We got to talk about being men. We got to talk about holding our women down. Let's hold our women down. Real women love real men. Real women, they love real men. And real women would sustain their men as being the king. And real men would treat the women like queens. It has always been equal. We just have different roles. It got to the point where maybe single women have contaminated the minds of married women, women that are together, women that are traditional, and these single probably broke heart women. They went out there like I think the Marilyn Monroe stuff, I think really got other women like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't like this. Marriage life is boring with my husband. You know what I'm saying? It's like we getting played left and right. The richest pop artist and females is Beyonce, and Beyonce sends her man to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. One album, all her singles is about to the left and sending your man to the trash. All the single ladies, keep your hands up, hands up, hands up. Beyonce, why don't you talk about the married women? Keep your hands up, hands up. And then when everybody's looking around, they be like, damn, she got a man. Yeah, she's settled. She got a nice home. She got a nice man. She got a good family. Then she's a mother. She's a wife. And she's committed. No. But then Beyonce herself got Jay-Z, a billionaire, and is married with kids. But she's, the single lady. You ain't single, bitch. Beyonce, you ain't single. Why you promoting single? I'm telling you, Beyonce's like, all the single ladies, and she like, look all these single bitches. Look all these single bitches. Look all these single bitches. All the single ladies. Yeah. Send your man to the left, because I ain't going to send mine to the left. Yeah, say single bitch. All the single ladies, put your hands up. Me. Look all these single bitches. Look at them. They can't even hold a man. They use celebrities, bro. What the fuck have you heard? They get toxic masculinity. I never heard that shit growing up. I never heard toxic masculinity in my goddamn life. I never heard that before. You heard that before? I ain't never heard that before. I ain't never heard that coming up. I ain't never heard that in school. I ain't never heard that in church. I ain't never heard that with my pops. I ain't never heard that with my pops' friends, my uncles, nothing. I ain't never heard that before. Growing up, I didn't even know that you could put that shit to. I didn't even know that you could put that shit together. Toxic masculinity. I ain't never heard that. I never heard that. Growing up, I never heard that. Who is making up these terms? Who's making up these terms? Who made it up? Why you got what we've been ever since you was in existence? You heard these things called what you call it? Divide and conquer. You got BLM protesting. You got police brutality protesting. People that's protesting. You got the gays protesting. You got the women's rights protesting. What happened to the nuclear family protest? What happened to the nuclear family? Why the nuclear family became this thing that you could just push it or what happened to the nuclear family? James Kelly said, well, then married women need to recognize their source. Why take advice from women respectfully who don't have a man? Oh, hey, facts. But also, it's almost like saying, I know a lot of deadbeat dads. You know what deadbeat dads like to do, James? They like to post when they get their kids once, like 2 weeks out of the year. And they post it on Facebook and they post it on Instagram and stuff like that. Look at my kids. I love them. You don't love your goddamn kids. The men do their men, the women, yeah, there's some fault in some women and stuff like that. But men, they got so much beta. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't recognize my friends. You grow out of your friends. Yo, we grow out of our own family members. Our morals just is way different now. I put a video. Look, if you follow me on Instagram, I put a video up and people got mad. I put a video up. Oh, I think I put it on the short about deadbeat dads. Yo, if you a deadbeat dad, you're not my friend. If you a deadbeat dad, you're not in my circle. No. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if you, oh my God, yo, punch, but you don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm struggling here and family court got me on stuff like that. I understand that. You battle that shit with the moms. But you let your kids know that you won't be there forever. If you gotta go, if you gotta go after school for that little, you gotta come out of work. You tell your supervisor, hey, yo, supervisor, boss, whatever you want to refer your supervisors, man. I need to see my son. I'm dealing with something and I got this little open window. Can I take a longer lunch break? Can you please do that for me? I'm desperate. I want to see my child. A great human being, a logical human being will be like, you know what? Go ahead. Don't worry. We'll pay you for it. Don't worry. Stay a little longer. It's okay. Communicate. You go on a call with your baby moms and stuff like that. You know what you do? Oh, I don't want to see you. I don't want you to let you see the kid or whatever. All right. I'm not going to deal with you. One day in school, you go to school. You go to the school. You show up. You surprise the kid. The teacher be like, who's that? The kid's going to be like, Daddy. He's going to come out the classroom. Yes, I'm Mr. I'm Mr. This. I'm Fulano's dad and stuff like that. You make your presence felt with the teacher. And then you give your number to the teacher. You give your email to the teacher. And be like, if there's anything, you know, me and his mom, he doesn't live with his mom and dad, but here's my email and here's my number. Call me if anything. If he hasn't done his homework or he needs something to be done, if there's a field trip, please let me know. You could do that. Don't abandon your kids because you're going through that, because she's trying to take you to the washer. Because at the end of the day, you got to build your kids, man. In the end of the day, you have to let your kids know that you're going to be there when it's bad times, good times, whatever, man, you're gonna be there. You're gonna fight for them. That's what you call I fight for my kids. So you gotta fight for your kids, even if you gotta fight with their mom, but you gotta fight for them. Will tomorrow to be a day I can't log and face? Yes, tomorrow, for real, yo. James Kelly, James Kelly, I'm telling you, tomorrow I'm gonna go live 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we're gonna be like, yo, jump in these conversations, man. We need your expertise. We need to be advised by the master James Kelly. Let's go. He said, my kids can never say that they have an absentee dad. Facts. My kids either, man. My kids either, brother. Good looking out, man. All the fathers out there, all the beautiful fathers out there, they're doing their thing, man. I love y'all. All y'all deadbeat dads, man. If any deadbeat dads right here, right now, man, just listen to this, man. This is for the heart, bro. Man, drop what you're doing right now, man. You could get off the chat and go see your kids right now. Go see your kids. Hey, yo, man, I'll be the type to be like, shit, I'll get locked up to see the kids. I don't give a damn if they be like, hey, yo, you're not supposed to be. You got order protection and stuff like that. And then when the cops come, I'd rather be arrested. I'll feel proud to be arrested because they're going to be like, daddy, why are you taking my daddy? They taking me because I want to see you. I love you. I miss you, son. I miss you. I miss you, my princess. I miss you, my prince. They taking me to jail because I'm desperate. I love you. I'm hurt. And you go to jail and your kid's going to remember that day. Go get locked up if you have to for your kids. Go. If you need to go to a school, they call the cops on you. I love you. I just wanted to see you. I'm crazy. I'm going crazy because I need you in my life. You're my life. I don't want to live. I need you. And the kid is going to be a daddy. The daddy, because the kid's going to love you regardless. Whatever the mother says about you, the kid's going to love you regardless. You fight for your child. You fight for your kids. Too many weak dudes. Who cares if the woman is taking you to the washer? Who cares? You keep on fighting. And by the time your kids grow up, they're going to remember that and be like, yo. And if you have a son, your son could experience what you experience. You may be having a son and he grows up and he has to experience what you went through him, but then he knows he's gonna handle his situation just like you or better. He could be grown, a young adult, and be like, damn, dad, man, this woman, she about to take me the thing and she don't want me to see the baby and stuff like that. He said, you remember? Yeah, you never left me. You never left me. So he's going to know how to fight. James Kelly said, I am about to become a grandfather for the first time. Congratulations, Grandpa. Congratulations, James Kelly. Congratulations. Congratulations. You're going to make a wonderful, with the wisdom that you have, brother, the relevancy, the wisdom, the charismatic and stuff like that. You're a special person, James Kelly. Your grandchildren are very, very lucky, bro. They lucky. Yo, can you imagine even people right now being grandfathers and grandmothers? Can you imagine these ladies nowadays? I'm not downplaying the ladies because there's some great ladies. There's some great, beautiful women and stuff like that. They're very, very that know how to. They know how to take care of their children, themselves, their man. Do you know a girl that still could take care of you and there is no time to go to the pharmacy or the pharmacy is closed and she need to come up with a remedy to take care of you? Huh? Huh? Do you know any girl that know how to do that remedy like your grandma used to do and put the leaf and stuff like that and make a remedy and make a herb and stuff like that? She says, drink this. And you thought you was man sick. She know how to say, drink this. And you probably got COVID. And then you drink it. And then you like alive. Like, oh my God. Yo, I remember my grandmother did some remedy, yo, for real. It was in high school. I was playing ball and my knee was effed up, right? Inflamed, right? I went to a doctor. He said, you might need surgery. My grandmother said, huh? No, pero tú estabas caminando bien el otro día. You was walking good the other day. Okay. No. You know what my grandmother did? My grandmother got some leaves. She did something. I don't know, honey. She did something. She went to the gas station, got some gas. Yo, I'm looking at this one. I'm like, what the hell is she doing? She does something. She heats everything up, heat it all up, remedy, leaves, herbs. She made something with gas. She rubbed it in my knee. I'm not lying to y'all, folks. I don't lie. It was burning hot. She rubbed it in my knee, bro. She made like a little oil off of it. Oh, rubbed it in my knee. I swear to y'all, bro, and I don't swear. I don't swear. If y'all been following, I don't swear. But for y'all to really understand me, bro. Matter of fact, I don't gotta swear. I don't. If y'all believe me or not, I have never had a problem with my left knee. The swelling went down. It looked like I had nothing. Do we have those types of women? Do we have those type of motherly that could take care of you, that knows the remedy, the old school remedy and stuff like that, that could make a medicine off scratch? You got to remember, back in the days, the women in the household was the nurse. Your woman was the nurse. Do we have nurses? I know we have nurses in hospital, but is your wife a nurse? Are you a protector? Do you keep yourself in shape that if it's a burning building, you could carry your woman and carry your kids at the same time? Or tú estás ahí, diablo, see if this shit happens. If it happens right now, there's a fire going on and you can't wait for the firefighter. What are you going to do? That's what I was thinking about. I got to get in shape. Because if whole hell's break loose, I got to be able to carry my wife, my kids, same time. Or got to do it real fast to evacuate the house. How many times in your prospective house have you done a fire drill like you used to do in school? Do you do it in your home? Have you told your kids if there's a fire, what they need to do? Have you done a fire drill in your home or your apartment if something happens? Let's be real. Have you done that? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that we need to do, man. We're letting the apps, we're letting teachers, we're letting the public school system groom our children. We need to stop that. When they come back from school, hey, what did you learn today, son? What did you learn today, daughter? Look at their homework. Look how they're writing. Look at their, you know what I'm saying? What they're saying. Look at their phone, man. I know you don't want to, their privacy, but talk to your kids like that's your friend, because at the end of the day, your kids, you're going to mold your kids and guide your kids. But at a certain age, you still want to be the best friend with your child. Yeah, MAW, we got to do it. We got to do it. My team, we ran, right? I ran 5 miles, bro. I haven't run 5 miles in years, right? You know why I ran those 5 miles? Look, put it this way. I ran 5 miles. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I ran 5 miles. And I went to the track with my son, right? I haven't run 5 miles in years. I'm talking about when I was in shape, right? In years. I haven't even passed running 3 miles yet. So my son finishes 2 miles, and after 2 miles, I showed him sprint drills. So he'll do sprints, right? I kept going. He finishes sprint drill. Now he's sitting down, you know what I'm saying? Stretching. And I kept going. The motivation was my son looking at me. The motivation is my son. He was my motivation. And I'm running. I said, man, my son can't let me know that you got that your dad is old, man. Your dad still got it. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I got way more than you. You know what I'm saying? You did 2 miles of some sprints. I'm going for, and I'm thinking, all right, I did 4 miles. He said, how much you got? He thinking I'm about to stop. Boom. He said, I got, and I'm running, and I go like this. 4. And I'm running. And then the last two, I'm not really running. Boom. We stretched. We're walking. And then he goes, Dad, I'm lucky to have you. My friends don't even have this. My friends, their fathers ain't even athletic or nothing like that. They don't work out with them. Man, I'm lucky to have you. I would never trade you as a dad. This is what my son tells me while we walking to the car. It said, nobody motivates me like you. Right? And he said, and you know what I told him? I said, if you really know what's been motivating me, it's been you. I run those 5 miles because you motivated me just being there. I had to give it my all while my son was looking. I had to give it my all. If I needed to vomit or whatever, he needed to see me that I got to give him my all. That I couldn't stop when he feels like maybe when he thought I was going to stop. Had to give him my all. I am just as motivated with my son I'm motivated by him. You know what I'm saying? James Kelly said, I appreciate you, my friend. Touch the world with your channel. I remember my brother had eczema really bad, and my mother took some leaves, boiled them, and put it in my brother's bath water. The eczema was gone in 2 days. Jay, I'm telling you, we need the women like that. Women gotta get back into the nursing of the home. Us men as well, you know what I'm saying? But that was back in the days, man. The nuclear family was strong even back in the days when shit was rough, especially in this country. Even with the African Americans and stuff like that, the women, man, the man was out there from dusk to dawn, and they'll come back, and the woman will still be there, and they're struggling as well. And they'll take care of the man. They'll nurse the man. They nurse everybody in their family. There was no time to go to the hospital. There was no time for that. You go to third world countries. Why you think, let's say in Cuba, all these doctors are one of the best in the world? In Cuba. Go to DR and see the women and the grandmothers and stuff like that. They know how to take care of you. You don't even got to go to the doctor. I lived with my grandmother. I needed to go to the doctor. I went to the doctor just so they could tell me what the hell is going to happen to my knee. And my grandmother said, please. Okay, no. My grandmother was the first one that told me, man, they open you up, you ain't never going to be the same. He said, once you have surgery, you ain't never going to be the same. And she did that remedy, brother. Good looking out, James Kelly. I appreciate you, my brother, for real, Yo, we appreciate you, man. Tomorrow, show up, man. We need to be advised. We need to be advised, James Kelly. Loma has been ducking here 3 years. Andrew Tate stops. Loma easy. But yeah, man. But that's going to be part of the new channel as well, because there's so much to talk about. It's so much to uplift. It's so much to inspire. I want my story or what I've done to inspire. I want to be inspired. I want to motivate. I want to be motivated. And I feel like there is no platform where men can let out what they're going through. They said they have I forgot who did this. They did this, how you call it? A survey, I believe 2 years ago. I forgot who did it, but I read it one time, and it says that men, the high cause of men dying is stress. Why men is stress? Why men are very getting stressed nowadays? You know why? Because I believe that men are keeping a lot of things inside, whether it's relationship problems, whether it's fatherhood and things of that nature, whether it's the women are keeping the men from their kids, whether it's job, whether it's money. And you know what I'm saying, for men, provide is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Providing is like, it's like a highly priority. It's what it makes you feel more man if you could provide. If you got money in your pocket, it makes you feel like you could protect and you got it. You know what I'm saying? When you don't got it, I've seen broke women go to the club and they good. They got their little dress. Man, they gonna buy them a drink. Broke motherfuckers can't go to the club. Broke motherfuckers can't go out. When you broke, you don't even want to step outside. If you broke and somebody asks you for $1, you get mad at them for asking. Yo, when you broke and somebody asks you for money, you get mad at them for asking you for money. Motherfucker, well, you ask me, man, I wish I could give you, but man, you just made me feel like a fucking bitch because you asked me and I don't even have to fucking lend you, man. You know what I'm saying? Broke man is tough out here, yeah. There's a lot of men that don't have that talk because if they talk about it with another dude and that other dude feel like you're a broke motherfucker and stuff like that. You can't talk to the other man about your relationship because it'll be like, yo, my man, because the other dude may not be the perfect dude to talk. You're gonna be like, man, shut the fuck up. Yo, out to the club, they got man bitches. Because your circle, these men also tells you to fuck to cheat on your wife. They say, hey, yo, when we gonna go out? So even your circle don't give a damn about your family. James Kelly said, I look forward to be advised by myself as well, my friend. To be advised. Yes, man. We got to build this strong. We got to build men again, man. We got to build them. Don't tell me, right? Don't tell me that the world was built on a nuclear family, on structure, on the man being the man, the woman knowing her role, the man knowing her role for centuries. And all of a sudden, 40 years, in these 30, 40 years, now it's not fair. It's what's going on. It's the toxic masculinity. They're treating women wrong and they're treating this wrong. How we build this world? How we build this beautiful world, bro? And then all of a sudden, now is war. Now is women versus men war. How? Why? Who have implemented that in their brain? Huh? Who? How this world was built and the opportunity that's given. Who has built? Now, why is this men versus is God-fearing versus atheist? Is police versus civilian? Is women versus men? Is mother versus father? What is this? Divide and conquer. Black, white versus black, white, whatever. It's always something going at. It's something. And that's what it is. It's narrative that's pushed. It's a pipeline. They don't want no unity between mother and father no more. A judge can't be like you go to family court and the mother saying, I want child support and I want this because, you know what I'm saying? I want a judge to be like, are you first of all, are you married? No. Are you capable of taking care of your kid? Yes, sir. Do you work? Yes, sir. Do you work, ma'am? Yes, sir. So you work. Women, you work. Is he a great father? No. I didn't ask you if he's a good father to you. I said, is he a great father to his children? Because if I bring your children out here and these kids tell me that this is a good father, woman, you going to jail. I will hold you into contempt for lying. Now you tell me, woman, is this a good father to your children? I'm not asking you to tell me if he's a good father to you, because he's not supposed to be a father to you. You got your daddy, right? No, you don't got your daddy. Okay, but his responsibility is not to be your daddy. The responsibility is not for him to take care of you because he's capable of taking care of his kids. So you telling me you're wasting my time? You coming over here to disrespect a good father to your kids? Why are you here? Why are you wasting our time? Do you know that people are having enough problems? Do you know there's children out there that their parents abandoned them and you want to come out here and you alive and you well, you make money. He's alive, he well, he make money. He's prepared to take care of his kids. You know he could take care of his kids and you here wasting my time. Woman, if you ever come back to this courtroom, and waste our time, I will hold you to contempt because what you're doing is evil shit. Now, please get the fuck out of my motherfucking courtroom. Next, that's what I want a judge to do. When the judge gonna do that? That's what I want a judge to do. That's what we need. You think you're gonna, woman, you think you're gonna take him to the washer? Huh? Matter of fact, we over here for the best interests of the kids. Excuse me, father. How much money and where do you live? Oh, I got a, you know what I'm saying? I own my own property and stuff like that. And I work. How much you make a year? Oh, I make $95,000 a year. Woman, how much you make a year? $52,000 a year. When are you available to see your kids? Well, I'm an entrepreneur and stuff like that. I'm always available. When can you see the kids? Well, I work a 9 to 5 and stuff. Working 9 to 5 and something. Where your kids go to? Or he go to public school. Well, I want to put him in private school. I think they're better off with the father. Boom! Give it to the dad. If the government gets in line and start respecting fathers, trust me, women wouldn't be taken. Women would appreciate the man, but there's a government out there that gives the woman the leeway not to appreciate the man. Take him to the washer. Men, I told you before, men, listen to me. Let men listen to me. Hey, love, I love my woman and the women that support the channel. I'm not. This is not a direct, but this needs to be said. If you having problems with your woman, if you break up and you know that y'all not getting back together, y'all broke up, y'all not getting back together, y'all just couldn't do it, right? Y'all don't love each other and stuff like that. And then there's some energy saying, oh, matter of fact, don't even wait for the energy. Don't wait for the if y'all can't talk together, y'all can't talk. If y'all can't make the plans, you go to court real fast. Because remember, when you receive the court papers, when you find the petition, it says you against her. It's gonna say your last name, your name against her. That's the way that is read. If she's taking you to court, is her against you. It's not you and her. It's not you versus. It says her against you. Meaning when you go to court, and if she's filed the petition, the judge see it is the woman against the man, and that judge won't even look at you. Won't even look at you. I'm sorry. That's going to be for the new channel. But anyway, he said, bro, why Devin Haney avoid Loma? Because I believe the business decisions speak louder than words. I believe that Devin Haney Devin Haney might have a legitimate excuse to avoid Loma. I believe that Devin Haney will say that, you know what I'm saying, what he's been saying for several days, that, you know what I'm saying, he's grown out of the 135 pound, that he's going to move up to 140. When Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko when Teofimo Lopez had the strap and Lomachenko was free to fight, Top Rank had a meeting. Top Rank had a meeting and Devin Haney didn't show up. Devin Haney showed up to the meeting as soon as George Kambosos had a fight. I mean, beat Teofimo Lopez, and then all of a sudden they want to show up to the meeting. That tells me that when Lomachenko is free, you don't want that work. When you a licensed promoter, because you asked this question, and I'm telling you, when you a licensed promoter, you could petition for a fight. So when the WBC mentioned that they're not going to mandate Lomachenko, this is before the franchise, Devin Haney has the power to petition. Devin Haney has the power to petition, and the WBC Mauricio Sulaiman said that Devin Haney could have petitioned for a voluntary bout versus Lomachenko. What did Devin Haney do? He petitioned to fight an interim title, to fight for interim fight versus Zaul Abdullaev. Those are the facts. So when the fact tells me you didn't do your business decision, just like we blame Bud Crawford, right? Just like a lot of people say, Bud Crawford, the reason why Bud Crawford is not fighting Earl Spence, or he ain't fight the guys in the PBC, is because he didn't make the business decision. He made the business decision to stay with Top Rank, and knowing that Top Rank and Al Heyman was not working together. So how the F are you going to get these PBC fights? So we say, why did Bud Crawford sign the extension to Top Rank? Why did Devin Haney not go to the meeting where Bob Arum stated that this meeting will be not only for Teo fight, but for a Lomachenko fight? Lomachenko was free to fight. Remember, he fought Richard Comey. Lomachenko was free to fight. And Devin Haney didn't do the business decision to get the Lomachenko fight. Devin Haney didn't do the business decision to get the Lomachenko fight, or at least petition for the Lomachenko fight, even though that we know that Lomachenko was going to be fighting the winner of Richard Comey and Teofimo Lopez. Lomachenko was not going to earn nothing fighting Devin Haney. Devin Haney was never a mandatory. Okay, I thought you were saying because he was scared. My bad. No. I don't believe that no fighter is scared, to be honest. I think that people got their priority. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko's, who was a better opponent? What's a better legacy fight? Lomachenko versus Devin Haney around that time, or Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez? That's self-explanatory. A top dog, I'm going to tell you like this. A top dog A top dog is always going to be avoiding somebody. Avoiding doesn't mean scared, but doesn't mean that he's pussy, doesn't mean that he's fearful or nothing like that. The top dog is always avoiding somebody because you're the top dog. Everybody wants you. So let's say, look at this. Canelo Alvarez this is what he got on the table, right? What he had on the table, he had the zone deal, PBC deal. Canelo Alvarez on the table got the zone deal, it says Dimitri Bivol and Triple G. PBC deal says Jamar Charlo, David Benavidez, or the True Spins. Shit, all these guys. I only could fight one guy at a time. What's the more accomplishable fight? What's more of a challenge? Earl Spence? Nah, come on. I knocked out Amir Khan. He's too little. He's 147. David Benavidez? I know that's a good fight. A lot of people want to see, but he doesn't have anything I want. You know what I'm saying? If I beat him, does my legacy enhance or nothing like that? Nah. Charlo, come on, he's a 160. He hasn't done too much and stuff like that. What I'm going to earn with Jamar Charlo at this point. Dimitri Bivol, I become a 175 champion. And he's probably the most difficult out of all of them and the most challenging out of all of them because I got to challenge myself to go to 175. He's the bigger opponent. I would get more credit by beating Dimitri Bivol than everybody else. Triple G, a lot of people have been waiting for that fight. You know what I'm saying? Is that a lot of uncertainties. That's my biggest win of my career, but a lot of people feel that I lost that. So what is my biggest win of my career in terms of opponent? My biggest win will be what? Miguel Cotto. They're going to say Miguel Cotto was too old. Lara, they say that Lara, that they don't know, they could have been a draw. Kalen Plant, I became an undisputed, but nobody really respected Kalen Plant. Triple G, Daniel Jacobs was a good one. Triple G is my best opponent and that on his prime, a boogeyman. They called him a boogeyman. He's another pound for pound. It was a pound for pound versus pound for pound. I need this uncertainty to get away. This is better for my legacy, and I'm getting the same type of money. At the end of the day, somebody going to be like, I avoided Charlo and I avoided David Benavidez because of the PBC plan. At the end of the day, when you're a top dog, you're avoiding somebody because everybody want a piece of the top dog. And avoid does not mean scared. So let's say, is Devin Haney scared of Lomachenko? No. Is Lomachenko scared of Devin Haney? No. Does Devin Haney got a legitimate excuse that if he says, you know what, man, I can't make the 135. This training camp was the worst with George Cambosa. It's killing me. You know what I'm saying? To go a whole nother training camp and go next year and do it again, I can't do it. It'll be an excuse, but it'll be a legitimate excuse. But I'm saying the history of it shows me, the business decision shows me that Devin Haney won't fight Lomachenko. Just tells me that. I would like to see the fight because I believe it will bring weight to the undisputed of Devin Haney if he fights Lomachenko. And if that's the biggest win for Teofimo Lopez, and out of all the opponents that all these young fighters has fought, I believe that Teofimo Lopez has taken the bigger risk. If he beats Lomachenko, of course, people are always going to be like, yo, but your boy lost to Cambosa and Devin Haney beat Cambosa. Ladies and gentlemen, look, the doctor said what the doctor said, and I was there. Everybody know that wasn't a Teofimo Lopez. Excuse or not, but I can't wait until tomorrow. Me too, James. Looking now, man. Can't wait. You already know, 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Boy, your boy James Kelly going to advise us with some real ish. Good looking. Appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to James Kelly. Shout out to James Kenny. I better tune in tomorrow, y'all. I think he will. You think he will? Star TV, you think he want to fight Lomachenko? I don't know, man. I feel like Devin Haney always say something about Lomachenko when Lomachenko is already got a target date, got a target opponent. Rapstar Boxing Knowledge in the building. What's good, Rapstar Boxing Knowledge? Everybody subscribe to my brother, Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, the voice of the UK, London, bro. Real Boxing TV in the building. What's good, the Chief? What's good, y'all? Subscribe to my boy, Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, bro. What's up? Massive. The UK has been doing massive shows, bro. Think about it, bro. You had Amir Khan versus Kell Brook finally. Big in the UK, bro. You got Savannah Marshall versus Clarissa Shields. Alicia Baumgartner, Michaela Mayer. Massive, bro. We got Anthony Joshua probably fighting Tyson Fury December 3rd. Massive, bro. We got Chris Eubank Jr. versus Cannabin. Two sons of legends. Massive, bruv. Fam. Hey, yo, Rapstar, you gonna go live later? The way in boxing doesn't work. More treason. He beat him, so I beat the other. Never works. Facts, man. That triangle, yeah, it's true. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. We always want to say that in the past. We always say about Roberto Duran, Hearn, Hagler, and stuff like that. They all have to fight each other. They all had to fight each other. Even in the welterweight division. Passion was good. Even in the welterweight division. I don't think that for me, Bud Crawford, Earl Spence. No. I still put Keith Thurman. I don't give a damn if people lost confidence. I still put Keith Thurman. I still want to see a Bud and Keith Thurman. I still want to see an Earl Spence and Keith Thurman. I just don't want to see Earl Spence fight Bud Crawford and then he wins. No, I still want to see Earl Spence the Keith Thurman fight. It's just like in the heavyweight division. I still want to see Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. I don't give a damn if they fighting for a strap or not. I still want to see Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. You understand? I still want to see those fights. Nobody could be like, oh, yo, that's it. Anthony Joshua fight Tyson Fury. And let's say Tyson Fury beat Anthony Joshua again. I still got to see Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. Of this era of heavyweight, just like of this era of welterweight, I still got to see Keith Thurman versus Bud or Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence versus Bud. I still got to see those fights. Devin the Dream Haney is the undisputed, but it seemed like just like people want to dispute the Teofimo Lopez undisputed, there is no dispute with Devin Haney being the lightweight undisputed, but there is a dispute if he's the top dog. Now, you tell me which undisputed in the history of the sport of boxing. Tell me. Let's be real. Let's be honest. What undisputed in the history of the sport of boxing was a dispute if he's a top dog or not? That people say, no, he's not. No, it's Lomachenko. No, he got to be Lomachenko. No. It's Javante Davis. Javante Davis is better than no. Maybe right. There is no dispute. Look, Shakur Stevenson is not even the undisputed at 130, but there is no dispute that he's the man. And he's not even undisputed, but there's no dispute. There is no dispute of Shakur Stevenson being the man at 130. He is the man. He's the king. At 130. There is no dispute at 154 that Jermell Charlo is the king El Rey. There is no dispute. There was no dispute in 135 when Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko. There was no dispute. He is the top dog. Whoever wins for Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury, the winner going to be no dispute that the winner between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk is the top dog in the heavyweight division. There is no dispute. Was the dispute. And this is why I understand. I don't agree, but I understand why Devin Haney is not on somebody else's pound for pound list. It's not in the ring. It's not even ESPN, his own network. Why? Because let's be real, let's be honest. He didn't beat the man to be the man. Punch is a genuine boxing fan, not a fanboy. Thank you. Real me. Facts. Now, there's some good narrative channels out there people could go to. I could go. It's okay. But over here, we break it down on boxing logically and objectively. We praise fighter. They're the modern day awards, modern day gladiator. They're always going to get the benefit of the doubt when Punch Run Boxing. Fighters always going to get the benefit of the doubt because they are the one that risk their lives. Shout out to Deontay Wilder. I like the interview that he did. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder to me, man, is an inspirational figure in the sport of boxing. And I know I understand a lot of people don't like the way that he took his loss. I didn't like the way that he took his loss. I don't like the way that he pushed Mark Breland under the bus. I don't like it. But everything else, I like a lot of the stuff that Deontay Wilder's been saying, how he carried himself, how he's a family man. Fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. If Tio was the man, then he actually did beat the man that beat the man, literally. He wasn't a man, though. He wasn't the man. We got to be honest. As much as people want to say it's an excuse, people don't believe that, you know what I'm saying, in 100%, he'll lose to George Kambosos. That's why they didn't even have George Kambosos on the pound for pound list themselves. The ring didn't have George Kambosos on the pound for pound list. Let's not, we shouldn't play the semantics. We see this is our era. If somebody tells us something about that era, sometimes we try to blind. No, but he still lost. So no, he still lost. So he's the man. No. Nobody thought that he was the man. With George Kambosos beat him, nobody thought that you ain't think that Javon Sandé was to whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? You cap in your channel. Haney ain't ducking, no dodging nobody. All I gotta say. All right, okay. Let me ask you a question. Just answer the question, all right? Okay, you say I'm cap and your channel. Okay, all right. Let's go with that. All right, let me ask you a question. Don't leave now. Did Devin Haney as a licensed promoter ever petition to fight Lomachenko or Teofimo Lopez to the WBC? Yes or no? Did Devin Haney a licensed promoter? Lomachenko's not a licensed promoter. Teofimo Lopez not a licensed promoter. Ryan Garcia not a licensed promoter. Javon Sandé is not a licensed promoter. As a licensed promoter of the state of California, an actual promoter is Devin Haney. The only people that can petition for a fight, the only people that can petition for the rankings is Devin Haney himself. Not even Bill Haney could petition because Bill Haney is the manager and you can't be a promoter and a manager at the same time. That's against the Muhammad Ali Act. Now, can you answer that question for me? Did Devin Haney ever petition for a fight with Lomachenko? And let me add that too. You can answer that one too. Did Devin Haney go to the top rank meeting June 14th, June 15th of this year to discuss a fight with Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez? Did they show up to the meeting? Yes or no? If you say I'm cap. You can't tell. You look. It's like we say, we give credit. Devin Haney, we give him all the credit of being a boss. We give him all the credit of being a promoter. When he says, yo, I make more money than this guy, he makes more money than this guy, because he's a promoter. He was partners with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. Right? So now, if you're bigging yourself up as a promoter and make money and you got control over your business, then you got to let me know. Then I got to critique you and give you praise as a promoter yourself. So have you petitioned for these fights that you say they ducking? He left. He said, but the narrative was that Loma ran from Haney to fight Tio. Of course, he went to fight Tio because Tio was the legacy fight. He beat Richard Coleman. He was the IBF champion. So he'll be unifying. Of course, that's the biggest fight. So that, you know what? People that push that narrative, he ran to Teofimo Lopez. Shit, everybody will ran to go fight a unified champion. Right? Haney also dug Gary Russell, giving him a bogus contract. Give him a term sheet that didn't have no Matchroom involved. What's good, Roland? See, nobody wants to know the truth. I think a lot of people would go be going channel hopping and stuff like that, and they follow a narrative, but then they don't want to know the facts. Your narrative pimp, your narrative pimps is not telling you the truth, man. And then this is what it is, that the narrative makes Devin Haney look soft. But if they tell the truth, it wouldn't even make Devin Haney, because Devin Haney is 22, 21 years old. There's nothing to shame of 21, 22 years old. But the narrative creates the shame around these fighters. Stop with the narrative, say the truth, and that's it. Oh, Lomachenko was running from Devin Haney. Yeah, he was running from Devin Haney because Devin Haney is the second coming of Mike Tyson. He was Kid Dynamite. He was knocking everybody out, so he's feared. Get the fuck out of here, man. Devin Haney don't scare a kindergartner. So you saying Haney is just talking for the cameras? Yeah, a lot of fighters just talk for the cameras. Yeah. Did you forget? Put it this way, Manny Tams. You remember when they asked Devin Haney, yo, what happened to the meeting? And he goes, what the fuck? I told you, Teofimo Lopez is delusional. What the hell is he talking about? What is he talking about? So Devin Haney didn't know that there was a meeting. But Bill Haney, we discussed the meeting live. You know what I'm saying? So Devin Haney don't even know what's going on in his own business, that he ain't know they had a meeting. He ain't had a meeting in June. So it tells me he's not on top of his business. We was talking about Lomachenko. Remember we was talking about Lomachenko, and they said, hey, yo, we're going to get Lomachenko, and they was tweeting, but then they already petitioned. And Mauricio Sulaiman exposed them on the barbershop conversation. They said, Mauricio Sulaiman on the barbershop conversation interview said, we have given every request you made, we have given it to you. He said let me tell you again. In the barbershop conversation with Fred, the WBC president, Mauricio Sulaiman, said to Bill Haney, we have given every request you ever made. Every request you made, we gave you everything you ever wanted. Everything you asked for, you got. Now the question was, did you ever ask for Lomachenko? Because if WBC said, we give you everything you asked, then why you didn't ask for Lomachenko? Why you didn't petition for Lomachenko? Then common sense tells me you ain't never wanted Lomachenko anyway. You petition for the Santiago. You petition for Saul. You petition for Santiago to be in that YouTube card. Don't blame no franchise. There was no franchise involved. Hey, yo, Punch, remember when people were calling out Loma for avoiding Haney by fighting his mandatory and Lopez for his belt? Yeah, that was all a lie. Devin Haney was never a mandatory. He never got ordered by the WBC. He was never a mandatory. Those are the facts. Anybody would lose that. I'm going to play this last, and let me play this clip so people can understand. Hold on. Oh, there you go. You see if I still got it. Nah, don't got it. Do I have it? No.
Absolutely clear that Lomachenko is a major force in the sport. And Devin Haney and Abdullayev both requested to the WBC to have their fight as an interim title fight instead of a final elimination. They are very happy to fight for the interim title, knowing that Lomachenko is not going to be fighting for a prolonged period of time. So it made all the sense to approve an interim championship. The champion is not available, and we are not going to abuse the mandatory rule in Lomachenko. And this is clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, the truth shall set y'all free. The truth shall set y'all free. What did Mauricio Sulaiman say? We will not abuse the mandatory on Lomachenko. And we made this clear. You know, that interview was months before any franchise was in play. Y'all get it? Y'all get it now? He told the truth to the whole world. Devin Haney was not going to be mandatory. Nobody was going to be mandatory to Lomachenko. So what do? If you can't get him as a mandatory, you petition for a voluntary bout. Easy. Those are the facts. What's good, HLD? What's good, brother? Shout out to HLD, man. He said, Punch, you should get a Blue Bloods channel with that video. Everybody knows this information. The thing is, it's a narrative, brother. It's just a narrative. They need to hold that narrative. They don't want to play that video. You crazy? They don't want to play that video. He said, Punch scared to play. You John Doe. You John Doe. You scared to give me your real name. You John Doe. I already debated dudes, motherfucker. You dummy. I debate anybody. fuck are you talking about? Blue Bloods already came to this channel. We debated about we already debated here. What the fuck are you talking about? Motherfuckers, I was single-handedly going to the channels and wanted that work. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, everybody else was scared and let Punch do all the work. Yeah, Punch was doing the work. As fact, every content creator is aware of the narrative. Yeah. Y'all see, nobody could come at me with nothing. You know what I'm saying? John Doe. Well, John Doe, you John Doe. You are unknown. Fuck out of here. Give me certain facts. Hate it or love it, man. Everybody know my work. And it's very, very hard to come to your boy Punch Drunk and lie. They know it. You know why? Because I got the truth on speed dial. I truth on speed dial. I got promoters. If you telling me that you wanted to fight this one, I'm just gonna call this person. Yo, is it true that this guy signed a petition for it? No. Oh, okay. Who do you guys want to see beat Devin Haney? I don't know. Yo, Real American Fan. I don't know, brother. Shout out to Real American Fan. It's not. I don't even want Devin Haney to lose. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe there's big fights with Devin Haney, Javante Davis. I feel like Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia is a rivalry that I want to see. I don't want to see Devin Haney lose. I want to see Devin Haney entertain. I don't want to see Devin Haney lose. I want to see Devin Haney entertain. I don't want to see Devin Haney lose. I'm rooting for Devin Haney. All I want Devin Haney is to entertain. That's all. Not to be boring, to preserve, to sustain the eyeballs in the sport of boxing. That's all. Not to lose. Nah. I don't want that. I don't want Devin Haney to lose versus George Kambosos. I want him to entertain and look sensational versus George Kambosos. He said, we just want you to stop talking about Devin Haney every day. Let me see. Let me see my content. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see where we at. Let me see. Let me see my last videos. Let's see. Let's go down the line. Lomachenko chasing Undisputed with Devin Haney. That's today. Teofimo Lopez quit telling me Teofimo Lopez content. Bam Rodriguez. Worst narrative of the year. Canelo ducking Spence. Anthony Joshua accepts all terms. Canelo ducking Spence, the worst narrative of the year. Canelo can't control Dimitri Bivol's destiny. Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Ben. Deadbeat fathers. Conor Ben sick of being shamed. Triple G versus Janibek. Canelo retires Triple G. Devin Haney, the best jab at lightweight. I guess you didn't like that video either. Anyway, Nate Diaz exposes boxers babysitting. Heavy bag workout. Triple G needs to KO Canelo Alvarez. If like a Juan Marquez, if you want that respect. Oscar De La Hoya, the American Latino hero. Father teaching daughters how to fight. Facts of fiction. Canelo wants rematch with Dimitri Bivol. Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall. Spence versus Crawford. Wilder still claims Tyson Fury. Power jabs heavyweight. Bud Crawford. Earl Spence. Deontay Wilder. Punch on boxing. Tank versus Ryan. Triple G beats Canelo. Tank versus Ryan. Shields versus Marshall. Tank versus Pitbull. Tyson Fury promoter sends official contract. Javante Tan Davis avoid Isaac Cruz. Clarissa Shields. Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury. Fats on combination punches. Andy Ruiz. Isaac Cruz. Knockout. Josue El Rayo. Isaac Cruz. Watch the video before you comment. Juan Francisco Estrada. Punch on boxing. And the narrative with the Canelo versus Canelo's fans, logical fan base versus the fanboys. Punch round boxing emotional for Canelo. That's it. David Benavidez, Canelo, Jamel Charlo, Demetrius Andre, Juan Francisco Estrada, Fury, Alessandro Usyk, Canelo. The last time I spoke about Devin Haney was 13 days ago, motherfucker. Go do your homework, bitch. Maybe you only want to tune in when I'm talking about Devin Haney. That's what happened. All right? Maybe you just want to tune into the Devin Haney content and then bitch and moan about what the fuck I'm talking about. He said, so I gave Haney a break. Motherfucker, you do your own shit. You don't come here and let me to tell me what I got to do. You do what you want to do. You don't like to listen, then you listen and go somewhere else. You go somewhere else. He said, you talk about it. I just proved to you, stupid. I just proved to you, dummy. I just proved to you that you dummy. I just proved to you that you a liar. You lie to yourself for no reason. But you know what? You could do that because you got an avatar. You don't even have your real name on it. But anyway, come at me with facts, man. Anybody that likes to come at Punch, you got to come with me with facts, man. Come with me with facts, man. Come with me with facts or come with me in physical form so I can smack the shit out you. That's all, man. That's all I want to do, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go back and forth for avatars, bro. I don't want to go back and forth for avatars, man. I already been here for almost 4 years, man. You know what I'm saying? These haters never show up. Too many. This community got too much pussies, man. This community got too, man. It's whack. I thought this is supposed to be a combat sport. You know what I'm saying? You know, just because the title don't say his name don't mean you didn't talk about him, dummy. Man, so why you tuning into my channel, though? Why you tuning into my channel? Why you tuning into my channel? You ain't tuned in yesterday or the day before yesterday. You wanted to tune in when there's a Devin Haney content. Why? Because you mad? Because I say he's going to run to 140? He's going to run from Lomachenko? Just say that you disagree. Yeah, Devin Haney's going to run. He's going to run. He's going to run. Manny Dams, what's good? What's good? Good looking out. Appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, Devin Haney going to run. He going to run. Yep, he going to run to 140. He going to run away from Lomachenko. You mad? He tunes in every day and only when the time in on Devin Haney, but he ain't time in the last 13 days when I wasn't talking about Devin Haney. Haney is very beatable, weak inside fighting ability. Noah. Yeah, very beatable. Devin Haney is very beatable. Yo, John Doe, he's very beatable. Devin Haney got no power. Devin Haney is pillow fist. As a matter of fact, I'll be sleeping on if Devin Haney's fist was right here, I'd probably sleep on those pillows. I bought a pillow the other day. They call it Haney. Look at now, Leonard. John Doe is Devin Haney. I know. Devin Haney told me. He said he watches all the videos that has to do with him. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. When I seen Devin Haney in Madison Square Garden, Devin Haney told me, yo, you know your punch. You know, no. He told me when I had a conversation when we FaceTime during the that Wednesday prior to his fight with Gamboa. He said, yo, punch. You know, I see every video, right? I see all your videos. Don't worry, I'm gonna make you a fan. That's what he said. Can do in the building. FB in the building. What's good? Sleeping on those pillows, yep. And you still can't fall asleep, right? You still trying to turn the pillow for the cooler side or something like that. It's still. Haney probably didn't want to be in that video game because he was mad. His power stats will be on 55. His power stats will be on 55. Oh shit! I hope Canelo knocks Triple G out the Dodge. I hope Canelo knocks Triple G out the Dodge that whole middleweight division for 2 to 3 years until he fought Canelo. I don't hear no fans giving him the same criticism. Facts, man. Facts, real American fan. I'm telling you, I want Canelo Alvarez to drop this dude like a bad habit. I want Canelo Alvarez to retire that guy. Give him a pink slip, 401k. Get the hell out of here, bro. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what's going to happen, too. That's what's going to happen. That's what's definitely going to be happening. HLD says, yo, Haney sexuals on the chat. In the chat. Kendall say, yo, Haney probably didn't want to be in the video because he, yeah. Oh, it's funny. Hey, yo, but tomorrow, you already know, Happy Hour Thursday. Hopefully we have this interview I'm trying to lock down, man. Yo, this interview is gonna be good, but this guy hasn't been hitting me up, man. Let me see if he hit me up, bro. Damn, man, this interview is gonna be lit this week. Hold on, let me see. Damn. I again want to shout out all the fathers, man. All the fathers, man. Go check out the video I did earlier. Shout out to Henry Garcia, Teofimo Lopez Sr., Bill Haney, Kenny Porter, Virgil Ortiz Sr. You know what I'm saying? Crazy Angel. All the fathers, man, doing their thing, man. Building their son, Floyd Mayweather Sr. All the fathers doing their thing, man. Floyd Schofield Sr. Shout out to all the fathers, man. Fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing, man. Tomorrow we live again. 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I want to lock down this interview. And if I could lock it down for tomorrow, I to be honest, I not even think that I'm going to lock it down for tomorrow because, of course, these fighters is out there. They got the fighter expos on Saturday, the boxing expo. So there's a lot of people going to be in Las Vegas. I wish I was out there, but hopefully I could knock this. I could get this interview if it's 10 minutes or something like that, but I know it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. I think y'all going to be happy if I lock down this interview. But again, man, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love y'all. Hey, support the Cementing Salt podcast. You can get my podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Apple, Google Play. Also subscribe to the website www.punchrunboxing.net. Subscribe to, also follow me on Instagram. And follow me on Facebook. Got a Facebook Punch Run Boxing on Facebook page. Let's get to work. Love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.